What's going on, man? This is Ayo Bart. This is NBA 2K26 early release week, and we got the Dirk Nowitzki build here for you today. I'm going to hop straight into everything you need to know about this build. No fluff, no buff, no beating around the bush, man. Let's get at it. So I've made my camera a little smaller here, that way it's not in the way, but you can get straight into the detailed view on this build. We got a center position. We're 7'1", 266 pounds, and a 7'1" wingspan. The one thing I'll say off rip about the build, that's a short wingspan, right? We're going to make up for it with our attributes on rebounding to hopefully prevent this from hurting us on the glass, on the defensive side. I'm still testing the build as well to see how I like it, but I've already invested my VC in this. I'm already having a lot of fun with it, and I'll put the gameplay at the end. So if we go in, here is the load out, the setup for the Dirk Nowitzki build. We'll start at finishing. Close shot 79, that's going to give our float game silver, hook specialist bronze, paint prodigy bronze. We have a driving layup of 55, so again, that float game silver. Floaters are lethal this year. Floaters are lethal. Driving dunk, I got 75, so that's enough to get that aerial wizard to gold and posterizer to bronze. I'm going to tell you right now, the way I play with my teammates in rec, in pro-am, we play a lot of rec, we play a lot of pro-am. We go back and forth because sometimes we don't have five, and it is what it is. We're a bunch of IRL friends playing together that got a 9 to 5, and we hop on here to play like the old times, you know what I mean? But this build is perfect for our setup. My true goal is to stretch the floor for the team. Get the center out, set some hard screens on the brick wall, and do what I can on popping, on spotting up. And then also now I have the ability to backdoor catch a lob. I have the ability to pick and roll catch a lob. I can low-key, maybe I get a little poster here and there with the bronze poster on there and a 75 dunk with some good animations, you know what I mean? Go down the next one, have to have a standing dunk of 90. That right there is going to open me up even more for if I'm just standing under the goal, I can go up quick, cram, go up quick, cram, maybe dunk on top of somebody, you know what I mean? Because this right here increases the likelihood of dunking or posterizing your opponent while standing in the painted area. So, you know, if I get a few contact dunks, send me to the free throw line too, I'll take it. Post control 61. Now, this is what I would like to have more on a Dirk Nowitzki build, because we all know Dirk was cold in the post. You know, we could do post phase, you know, we'd be able to do more hook shots, we'd be able to do more spin moves, this and that. But, you know, it is what it is. We have to make sacrifices in some places. I took the sacrifice in post control. Now, one thing I could do, and I'm thinking about, is specializing in finishing. I could get my post control up, and then I become a dang phenom in the post too. So that would open my game up even more. Go straight into shooting. You're going to see off rip our mid-range is an 80. That's going to give us Deadeye silver, post-fade phenom bronze, and set shot specialist gold. Go to the three-pointer. You know, Deadeye again, silver. Limitless range is silver, and set shot specialist is gold. Free throw, 85. We're pro-am rec players. I got to have a good free throw. Don't miss free throws in the rec, in the pro-am. Don't do it. So to talk about my shooting attributes, some people are going to be like, you don't need a 90, bro. You don't need a 90. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I have this 93 ball, and I am wet on this game right now. I mean, and maybe you're right. Maybe you guys are right. Hey, you do you. You know, if you want to knock this down to a little, whatever, 80 to 75, whatever I'm hearing out there, people are like, that's what you can do and get away with it, this and that. That's cool. You do you. This 90 right here, I'm fading from the three ball. I'm hitting these one-legged step backs from the three ball, and I'm greening. I mean, I'm consistent. I'm not missing shots. And then I have this potential. Think about this. You get +1 and +2s, and I think there's even a +3 this year for badges. Bro, we're talking about I can have limitless range, legendary, if I +3 it. We're talking about set shot specialist I can have on legendary. We're talking about Deadeye I can have the Hall of Fame, legendary. Like, there's so many possibilities with this build, and I'm going to be 7'1". I'm going to be able to shoot over everybody with Deadeye, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to have people contesting my shot because I'm going to have my badges max. I'm going to have a high attribute, and I'm going to be cold. Like, it's going to be perfect for my team. You make sacrifices in one area to be really good somewhere else. It's always been like that. This is what I like. And we all know Dirk was wet, bro. I'm a Miami Heat fan. He sparked my team, bro. Dirk is cold. Now, if we move to the next section, we're going to go into playmaking. My pass accuracy is 87. I really, really want break starter gold. That's just what I wanted. I want to be able to grab boards, outlet, grab boards, outlet, grab boards, outlet. We all know how big that is and how crucial that is for any fast break 2K player, team, whatever. I got my break starter. I got Dimer as well to gold on this. I got Bell out on bronze, and I got the versatile visionary, which is that's going to be the tight passes, you know, making better plays, etc. Ball handle 47. Didn't even touch that. I don't have unpluckable on this build. Definitely kind of hurts me a little bit. And speed with ball, it doesn't exist. But moral of the story, I really just want to be able to outlet pass. I'm not planning on trying to cross people up and dribble a lot with this build. I have good teammates that can find me open and get me some looks. I don't have to go in and play solo and try to create for myself. So defense, I got an 81 interior. Gave me silver off-ball pest, bronze paint patroller, bronze post lockdown. I hear you. It's kind of weak on the defensive side. But from the game plays that I played so far, I've been able to hold my own in the paint. I'm not stopping everybody. I'm having, I'll have some where I'm 30% contesting a shot and they're still greening maybe a lay. I've gotten dunked on a few times. It is what it is. We also run a lot of 2-3 zone, so I'm going to have more help. Man-to-man might get cooked a little bit from time to time, but I'm still able to get stops. Like, it's not like I'm getting scored on every play. It's just I am a little bit of a liability right now, and this is another area where I'm thinking about using the specialization for a defense, and then I could up those attributes here and become a true paint patroller that can shoot, that can still finish a little bit, that can rebound hella good, so still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Going to the perimeter defense, not really too worried about having the 36. It's low, but like I said, we run 2-3 zone. I'm not going to be having to switch and stay in front of short guards and all of that. I'm going to be pretty solid down low on defense. I don't really have to worry about it too much. Still 36. I wish it was a little higher. That way I could play passing lanes more effectively, but I'll still, maybe tap the ball here and there, do this and that. So not too worried about that. If I was a wing player, if I was a power forward through point guard in a 2-3, is more, I think, in my opinion, is more critical to have that still up to intercept passes. But when you're playing zone and you're playing middle down low, yes, you have opportunities to stop a backdoor cut by intercepting the ball, but you get a lot more of the skip steals when they're trying to skip in a zone. You can tip those passes, intercept them, whatever. And then last but not least, 74 block gives me the bronze high flying denier and bronze paint patroller. Low, but I've blocked a few people already. I've blocked the guards, the smaller guards that are trying to drive in and hit these crazy euros. It's really hard to stop the floater this year, but I have blocked one floater out of about 10 or 12 that they put on my head. People are just throwing up this year, but that's just the meta right now, so it is what it is. For rebounding, you can either do a 99 offense or a 99 defensive rebound. Either way, one or the other, you're going to get legendary box out beast, legendary rebound chaser. Huge. That's huge. You green rebounds this year. With these badges, I don't see a problem with me getting boards. My thought process, though, for the rebounding aspect of all this is defensive rebound. I'm in the paint in a 2-3. I'm not having to get spread out wide. I'm not having to play just corner the whole time on defense. It makes sense for me to have the 99 defensive board because I'm going to be under the goal damn near the entire defensive possession. For offensive rebound, 80. My offensive game, what is it? I'm a spot up. I'm a pick and popper. I want to shoot. That is going to be my bread and butter. I'm not going to be under the goal a lot of the time doing post moves and trying to dunk and grab my own board. So, therefore, why would I max out offensive rebound if I'm not going to be down there as much as I am on defense? So, you can pick your poison right here. If you're going to be, and that's for any build this year at center, I think. If your game's going to be more in the paint and you're going to be in the paint more often on offense, max that one out. If you're going to be like me and be a stretch build and your offensive game is going to be outside more often, run that on defense. That way you can get more defensive rebounds. Either way, it's hard to go wrong here, but for me, in my game, defensive rebound. And last but not least is the physicals. So we are a slower build, but I mean, damn, bro, we're 7'1". We're gonna be a little slower. 58 speed, 38 agility, but this is where we make up for it in the strength department, right? We have a gold brick wall for screen setting. Huge for my team. We have this also affects our post lockdown to help us get the bronze post lockdown. And then we also have a 76 vertical for high flying denier, pogo stick silver, posterizer, rise up. So not only am I 7'1", I have a little bit of bounce at a 76. I'm not just going to be like a really unathletic guy that can't jump. I can still jump a little bit. I can get up off the tip, things like that. So I think that's a good balance. And boom, that's the build. We got shades of Jokic, Vucevic, and Sabonis, man. That's pretty tough. That's crafty finishers that are in the league. They all can shoot. They all can pass. They all can get a little crafty with the ball. And the name of the archetype is the inside-out break starter. I think that's a good name for what I've made. And if you want to look here real quick at the right side of the screen, if I move, let me move my camera again out the way. We got Rebound Chaser as our go-to badge. Box Out Beast, Brick Wall. Our top attributes are listed as defensive rebounding, strength, and standing dunk. But you guys all know I got a 90 shot. I got an 80 midi. So, that's definitely a high strength. In our strength section, cleans the glass on the fence, a movable in the post, A true deep threat, slams laws without gathering. Weaknesses, avoids backing down defenders. We talked about that. And slow lateral reactions in space. Obviously, I would be, but playing a 2-3 zone is going to help prevent that even being a weakness at all for me. So, yeah, we're into the park now. We're into the city, actually. This is the Dirk build, baby. I need to go into a gym real quick. The art of shooting. So this is the art of shooting gym, guys. This is where you can come and get your hot zones. You can do your workouts weekly, but you can also come in here and test your jump shot out if you want to come into this gym to shoot. But I mean, this build, bro, like, I'm definitely gonna be able to shoot. I just read it, that one. But yeah, just getting some shots up just to kind of show, like, you know, catch and shoots feel good. But I didn't come in here just to catch and shoot and show you my jump shot. I came in here to show you the one-legger that I'm talking about that this 7'1" build gets. Like, bro, if you're at the top of the key and you're taking somebody off the wing and you're hitting that, they're gonna be mad, bro. I would be mad guarding that, you know. Take it to the left side, 3-ball, green. Like, I'm not greening these every time. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That is so cold. For the dunk meter, that's kind of what it looks like right there for the greens. I mean, you got a little bit at the top, so if you can just get your timing down, you're going to be able to make those. Not really too difficult on that. Just a few reps, because the meter does go a little fast, like that one I just sold, but it's still doable. Like, there's, if you're trying to do dunks, you know what I mean? Catch some contact dunks. This is the Dirk build. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you like it, if you hate it. Put it in the comments. Give me a rating. How would you base this build? I know that there's probably going to be a lot of hate for the build because it might not be the best solo build to go in and just play with, but it makes a lot of sense for my team. And I think it mirrors Dirk. I mean, it really does mirror his game. So if you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel. More to come. This is the first stretch build that I've made this year, but I have more content on the way. Now, here is the gameplay. Salud.